I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade yogurt with the raw goat's milk that I have been milking every day lately on the farm that I'm living on. I have a half gallon here of raw goat's milk that I just milked this morning from a goat named Cammie and Wendy. And I have an Instapot here that has a yogurt button. I also have a thermometer, and that's all you need. I'm pouring a half gallon of raw goat's milk, but you can use any kind of whole milk, into the Instapot. Now we're going to press the saute function, and we're just going to let the milk reach 180 degrees on this thermometer. And while it's warming up, we're going to whisk the milk consistently so it doesn't curdle or clump up. The reason why we want to heat the milk to 180 degrees is just to kill any other bacteria that could be in there. When I drink raw goat's milk, I do drink it raw, but since we're going to be creating a warm environment for the yogurt to be growing in, we are promoting bacterial growth, and we only want to promote the strains of bacteria that we're going to be introducing. Because of this, I also like to keep my utensils in a glass or a jar so that I'm not setting them on the counter, which could have more bacteria on it. We're just whisking as the milk heats up. Okay, as you can see, the milk is now pretty frothy and steaming, and we have reached 180 on the measurement here. So at that point, when you're at 180, I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel on the saute option, and I'm actually going to take this metal pot out of the Instapot and put it here on the counter. Now that your milk is on the counter, we're going to let it cool off until it reaches on the thermometer 115 degrees. When the yogurt is at 115, we will introduce the starter. Again, the 180 was just to pasteurize the milk so that there's no foreign bacteria that we don't want to growing while we incubate the yogurt. In the meantime, I took the silicone ring off of the lid of the Instapot because we won't need that. We don't want steam to accumulate when we're using the Instapot, so we will take this off for yogurt and we will switch this from steam to vent. Kitty likes the smell of yogurt cooking, don't you, Rasa? I'm still waiting for this to cool. It looks like it might take about an hour to cool, and in the meantime, I'm going to prepare the starter. Nancy's. This is our local, organic, whole-fat, probiotic yogurt, and that is all you need for your first starter. For our starter, we're going to use 1/3 of a cup of whole milk animal product yogurt, and just make sure it's plain, it doesn't have any flavors or sugars added, and it is organic ideally, but any plain whole milk yogurt will work. Alright, we are now at 115 degrees. So what you're going to want to do is to scoop off this layer that has formed on the milk. I'm going to grab a spoon. Yeah, we don't want to have this skin in there because it's just not a nice texture. So we'll get rid of all of that and then have some nice pasteurized milk. This skin you can actually feed to a cat or dog. It makes a good cat or dog treat. Okay, now we have our pasteurized milk that is 115 degrees back in the Instapot, ready to go, and our 1/3 cup of whole milk plain yogurt. We're gonna put that in. And once you have your starter in, you just want to get your whisk and fully incorporate your starter into the milk. Now we will put our lid on. Wait for it. So satisfying. Press the yogurt button. And it suggests 8 hours. I'm actually going to increase this to 20 hours. The longer you let your yogurt go in the Instapot, the more probiotics it will have, the more it will be fermented, and the less lactose will be left in it. So you can check it after 8 hours, see if you like the flavor and the consistency, and if you want to let it go longer, it'll have even more probiotics. You can let it go up to 24 hours in the Instapot. What the Instapot is going to do is keep it at 115 degrees, so it incubates the bacteria that are in the Nancy's yogurt or whatever plain yogurt you used, and that way those will grow and multiply and create your whole half gallon of plain yogurt. Do you like your milk skin treat? Yeah.